Imagine a world shrunk down, a world where elephants are the size of dogs, where hippos could fit in your bathtub. This is the world of pygmy animals, creatures who challenge our perceptions of scale and remind us that nature is full of surprises. From the rainforest to the depths of the sea, these miniature marvels have captured our imaginations for centuries. But why are these animals so small? What forces drive them to evolve into such compact forms? The answers, as we'll discover, lie in the intricate dance between evolution and environment. Join me as we journey into the fascinating world of pygmy animals and uncover the secrets behind their diminutive stature. We'll explore the challenges they face, the adaptations they've developed, and the vital role they play in maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. It's a story that will challenge your assumptions, ignite your curiosity, and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the smallest inhabitants of our planet. Humans have long been captivated by the miniature. We marvel at bonsai trees, meticulously crafted dollhouses, and the intricate details of miniature paintings. This fascination extends to the animal kingdom, where pygmy creatures hold a special place in our hearts and minds. Their small size evokes a sense of wonder and fragility, reminding us of the preciousness of life in all its forms. There's an inherent charm to their diminutive features, a sense of delicate beauty that draws us in. We're captivated by their miniature proportions, their intricate details, and the way they navigate a world seemingly designed for larger creatures. But our fascination runs deeper than mere aesthetics. Pygmy animals challenge our understanding of what's possible in the natural world. They demonstrate the remarkable adaptability of life and the incredible diversity of evolutionary paths. By studying these miniature marvels, we gain insights into the fundamental principles of biology, ecology, and evolution. We learn about the delicate balance of ecosystems, the importance of biodiversity, and the interconnectedness of all living things. In the next few minutes, we'll embark on an unforgettable journey to some of the most remote corners of the globe. We'll meet the smallest monkey in the world, the pygmy marmoset clinging to the branches of the Amazon rainforest. We'll dive into the ocean depths to encounter the dwarf lantern shark, a bioluminescent marvel that illuminates the darkness. And we'll trek through the dense undergrowth of Madagascar in search of the elusive pygmy mouse lemur, a nocturnal primate with eyes bigger than its stomach. Each encounter will be a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of nature. We'll uncover the secrets behind their small size, the challenges they face, and the remarkable adaptations they've developed to thrive in their unique environments. This is more than just a collection of interesting facts. This is a story about the power of adaptation, the importance of biodiversity, and the interconnectedness of all living things. So stay with me, and I promise you'll leave with a newfound appreciation for the tiny wonders that share our planet. You won't want to miss it. The diminutive size of pygmy animals is not merely a quirk of nature, it's a testament to the power of evolution. Often the most dramatic examples of miniaturization occur on islands, isolated pockets of life where resources are limited and competition for survival is fierce. Take, for instance, the pygmy three-toed sloth of Isla Escudo de Veraguas, an island off the coast of Panama. This miniature marvel is a fraction of the size of its mainland relatives, a prime example of what biologists call insular dwarfism. Why do islands often lead to such dramatic downsizing? The answer lies in the delicate balance between available resources and the energy demands of survival. Islands, with their finite landmass and often restricted food sources, exert a selective pressure on their inhabitants. Larger animals, requiring more sustenance and territory, may find themselves at a disadvantage in these constrained environments. Over generations, individuals with a genetic predisposition for smaller size are more likely to survive and reproduce. Their offspring inherit this advantageous trait, and gradually, the average size of the island population shrinks. This process, known as natural selection, is the driving force behind the evolution of pygmy animals. It's a testament to the remarkable adaptability of life and its ability to thrive, even in the most challenging of circumstances. The story of pygmy animals is not just about shrinking, it's about adapting to survive. These creatures have evolved a fascinating array of strategies to thrive in environments where being small is a distinct advantage. Consider the pygmy seahorse, a master of camouflage that calls the coral reefs its home. Measuring less than an inch in length, It's perfectly adapted to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, evading predators and surprising unsuspecting prey. Then there's the Etruscan shrew, the smallest mammal by mass, weighing less than a dime. This tiny creature, with a heart rate exceeding 1,000 beats per minute, lives life in the fast lane. Its diminutive size allows it to navigate the undergrowth with ease, exploiting food sources inaccessible to larger animals. The pygmy marmoset, the world's smallest monkey, provides another compelling example. Its small size and sharp claws allow it to cling to the narrowest branches in the rainforest canopy, accessing a bounty of fruits, insects, and tree sap that larger primates can only dream of reaching. Body size plays a crucial role in an animal's energy budget. Larger animals, while often perceived as stronger, face a greater challenge when it comes to meeting their metabolic demands. They require more food, more water, and more space to survive. In environments where resources are scarce, being small becomes a significant advantage. Pygmy animals, with their lower metabolic rates, have evolved to thrive on a fraction of the resources needed by their larger counterparts. They can subsist on smaller prey, utilize limited water sources more efficiently, and establish territories in confined spaces. This efficiency and resource utilization is crucial for their survival in environments where every calorie counts. The relationship between body size and resource availability has shaped the evolution of pygmy animals across diverse ecosystems. From the dense rainforests to the arid deserts, the ability to adapt to limited resources has allowed these miniature marvels to carve out their own unique niches in the web of life. While the challenges facing pygmy animals are undeniable, their small size also confers a range of remarkable advantages. Their diminutive stature allows them to exploit ecological niches inaccessible to larger creatures, opening up a wealth of opportunities for survival and reproduction. Their small body size often translates to increased agility and maneuverability, allowing them to navigate dense undergrowth, tight crevices, and complex habitats with ease. This agility makes them formidable hunters in their own right, capable of catching prey larger than themselves and evading predators with surprising speed. Furthermore, their small size reduces their visibility to both predators and prey. They can blend seamlessly into their surroundings, utilizing camouflage and stealth to their advantage. This ability to disappear into their environment makes them masters of ambush and evasion, increasing their chances of survival in a world where size often dictates the balance of power. The Amazon rainforest, a sprawling tapestry of life that blankets much of South America, is a haven for pygmy animals. Within its emerald embrace, amidst the towering trees and the symphony of life, these miniature marvels have carved out their own unique niches, showcasing the astonishing diversity of the natural world. Among the most captivating of these tiny denizens is the pygmy marmoset, the smallest monkey on Earth. This diminutive primate, no larger than a human thumb, is a marvel of adaptation, its tiny body perfectly suited to its arboreal lifestyle. Its sharp claws provide a vice-like grip on the narrowest branches, allowing it to navigate the rainforest canopy with astonishing agility. The pygmy marmoset's diet is as specialized as its habitat, consisting primarily of tree sap, which it extracts by gnawing tiny holes in the bark with its sharp teeth. This sugary elixir provides the energy this tiny primate needs to fuel its active lifestyle. But the Amazon's miniature marvels extend beyond the primate realm. The rainforest floor, a realm of dappled sunlight and decaying vegetation, is home to the pygmy anteater, a creature as elusive as it is endearing. This nocturnal insectivore, with its silky fur and elongated snout, is a master of camouflage, blending seamlessly into its surroundings as it forages for ants and termites. Its powerful claws, more reminiscent of a digging tool than a predator's weapon, are used to rip open termite mounds and excavate ant nests, providing a protein-rich feast for this tiny anteater. The Amazon rainforest serves as a powerful reminder of nature's boundless creativity, a living testament to the power of adaptation and the remarkable diversity of life on Earth. Islands, often described as living laboratories of evolution, provide a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of size and adaptation. Isolated from mainland populations, island species often evolve in unique ways, their body size adapting to the specific ecological pressures of their confined environments. One striking example of this phenomenon is the pygmy hippopotamus, found only in the forests of West Africa. Significantly smaller than its mainland relative, the common hippopotamus, this diminutive herbivore has adapted to a life in the dense undergrowth, its smaller size allowing it to navigate the tangled vegetation with surprising ease. Another island oddity is the dwarf gecko, found on a handful of islands in the Caribbean. These miniature reptiles, some measuring less than 2 centimeters in length, are among the smallest vertebrates on Earth. Their diminutive size is thought to be an adaptation to the limited resources available on their island homes, where competition for food and shelter is fierce. But perhaps the most iconic example of island dwarfism is the extinct pygmy mammoth of the Channel Islands off the coast of California. These miniature mammoths, standing just over 5 feet tall at the shoulder, roamed the islands during the last ice age, their size dwarfed by their mainland relatives, the Columbian mammoths. The reasons for their reduced size remain a subject of debate among scientists, but the limited resources and isolation of island life likely played a significant role. The unique evolutionary trajectories of island species underscore the adaptability of life and the profound influence of environment on the course of evolution. These miniature marvels serve as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance of island ecosystems and the importance of conservation efforts to protect these fragile worlds. The ocean depths, a realm of perpetual darkness and crushing pressure, may seem an unlikely place to find pygmy animals. Yet even in this most extreme of environments, life finds a way to thrive in miniature. The dwarf lantern shark, a bioluminescent marvel found in the deep waters off the coast of Colombia, is a testament to the adaptability of life in the abyss. This diminutive shark, measuring less than 8 inches in length, is the smallest shark species known to science, its tiny size allowing it to navigate the tight spaces and limited resources of the deep sea. The deep sea is also home to a variety of pygmy squid, cephalopods that have shrunk to the size of a thumbnail. These miniature masters of disguise use their chromatophores, pigment-containing cells in their skin, to flash brilliant colors and patterns, confusing predators and attracting mates in the darkness. Their small size also allows them to maneuver effortlessly through the water, making them agile hunters of even smaller prey. Another deep-sea dweller that defies expectations is the squat lobster, a crustacean that resembles a miniature lobster but is more closely related to hermit crabs. These tiny lobsters, some measuring less than an inch long, are found in a variety of deep-sea habitats, from hydrothermal vents to cold seeps, where they scavenge for food and seek shelter among the rocks and corals. The discovery of these and other pygmy animals in the deep sea highlights the vastness of our oceans and the incredible diversity of life that remains to be discovered in these unexplored depths. These miniature marvels serve as a reminder that even in the most extreme environments, life finds a way to adapt and thrive. Africa, a continent renowned for its iconic megafauna elephants, giraffes, lions, is also home to a surprising array of pygmy animals. These miniature marvels, often overlooked in the shadow of their larger counterparts, showcase the remarkable diversity of life on the African continent. Among the most endearing of these tiny creatures is the pygmy mouse lemur, found only in the forests of Madagascar. This nocturnal primate, weighing less than 2 ounces, is one of the smallest primates in the world, its tiny body perfectly adapted to its arboreal lifestyle. Its large, forward-facing eyes provide exceptional night vision, allowing it to navigate the forest canopy and hunt for insects under the cover of darkness. The pygmy mouse lemur's diet consists primarily of insects, fruit, and nectar, which it gathers with its nimble fingers and sharp teeth. But Africa's pygmy wonders extend beyond the primate realm. The savannas and grasslands of East Africa are home to the dwarf mongoose, a social carnivore that lives in complex underground burrows. These miniature mongooses, measuring just over a foot in length, are highly social animals, living in packs of up to 40 individuals. Their diet consists primarily of insects, but they will also eat small rodents, reptiles, and birds. The dwarf mongoose's small size and agility make it a formidable hunter, capable of taking down prey much larger than itself. From the rainforests of Madagascar to the savannas of East Africa, pygmy animals have carved out their own unique niches in the tapestry of life, demonstrating the boundless creativity and resilience of nature. These miniature marvels serve as a reminder that even in a land of giants, size isn't everything. In the relentless struggle for survival, pygmy animals have become masters of disguise, their diminutive size and remarkable adaptations allowing them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, evading predators and often surprising unsuspecting prey. The pygmy seahorse, a denizen of the coral reefs, exemplifies this mastery of camouflage. Its tiny body, adorned with fleshy projections that mimic the polyps of its coral home, renders it virtually invisible to the untrained eye. But camouflage is not limited to mimicking the visual landscape. The pygmy three-toed sloth, draped in a coat of algae and moss, takes camouflage to a multisensory level. Its slow movements and the greenish hue of its fur blend seamlessly with the rainforest canopy, while the algae and moss mask its scent, making it virtually undetectable to predators relying on both sight and smell. In the arid landscapes of southern Africa, the Namakwa pygmy chameleon employs a different tactic. Its skin, capable of rapid color changes, allows it to match the sandy hues of its surroundings, rendering it nearly invisible to both predators and prey. This remarkable ability to adapt its appearance to its surroundings is crucial for survival in a harsh environment where exposure can be fatal. These examples highlight the incredible diversity of camouflage strategies employed by pygmy animals. From mimicking the visual textures of their environment to masking their scent, these miniature masters of disguise demonstrate the power of adaptation in the face of relentless evolutionary pressure. Living in a world designed for larger creatures presents unique challenges for pygmy animals, yet their small size, often perceived as a disadvantage, becomes a valuable asset, allowing them to navigate environments and exploit resources inaccessible to their larger counterparts. The pygmy marmoset, the world's smallest monkey, is a master of arboreal agility. Its diminutive size and sharp claws allow it to cling to the narrowest branches in the rainforest canopy, accessing a bounty of fruits, insects, and tree sap that larger primates can only dream of reaching. In the dense undergrowth of Madagascar, the pygmy mouse lemur, with its elongated body and nimble limbs, navigates the tangled vegetation with ease. Its small size allows it to slip through narrow openings, access hidden food sources, and evade predators in the dense understory. The Etruscan shrew, the smallest mammal by mass, takes this concept to the extreme. Weighing less than a dime, this tiny creature can squeeze through spaces as narrow as a pencil, accessing a hidden world of insects and other invertebrates that larger animals cannot reach. Its small size allows it to exploit a unique ecological niche, minimizing competition for resources. These examples demonstrate that for pygmy animals, small size can be a significant advantage. It allows them to navigate complex environments, access hidden resources, and exploit ecological niches unavailable to their larger competitors. The challenges of finding sufficient sustenance in a world dominated by larger creatures have led pygmy animals to evolve a fascinating array of dietary adaptations. Their small size, often a limiting factor for larger predators, becomes an advantage, allowing them to exploit food sources that are either too small or too difficult for larger animals to access. The pygmy anteater, a resident of the Amazon rainforest, exemplifies this adaptation. Its elongated snout and sticky tongue are perfectly designed for extracting ants and termites from their nests, a food source that is both abundant and inaccessible to larger anteater species. Its small size allows it to maneuver through the dense undergrowth and reach into the narrow crevices where these insects reside. The dwarf gecko, found on several Caribbean islands, showcases another aspect of dietary specialization. Its small size and sticky toe pads allow it to cling to vertical surfaces where it feeds on tiny insects and other invertebrates that larger lizards cannot reach. Its diet, while seemingly limited, provides it with a unique advantage in an environment where competition for resources is intense. Even in the ocean depths, pygmy animals have evolved remarkable adaptations for feeding. The dwarf lantern shark, the smallest shark species known, has bioluminescent organs on its underside that attract small fish and invertebrates in the dark depths. Its small size, combined with its bioluminescent lure, makes it an efficient predator in an environment where food is scarce. These examples highlight the incredible diversity of dietary strategies employed by pygmy animals. From specialized snouts and tongues to bioluminescent lures, these miniature marvels demonstrate the power of adaptation in meeting the challenges of finding sufficient sustenance in a world dominated by giants. While some pygmy animals thrive in solitary existence, others have evolved complex social structures that enhance their chances of survival in a world fraught with danger. These social strategies, often involving cooperative foraging, communal defense, and shared parental care, offer a collective advantage in the face of adversity. The dwarf mongoose, a resident of the African savannas, exemplifies the power of social living. These miniature carnivores, measuring just over a foot in length, live in highly organized groups of up to 40 individuals, with a dominant breeding pair and a complex hierarchy among the subordinate members. This social structure provides numerous benefits, including increased foraging efficiency, enhanced predator detection, and cooperative defense against larger predators. The banded mongoose, another social mongoose species, takes cooperative defense to an extreme. When threatened by a predator, such as a snake or a bird of prey, the mongooses will work together to mob the intruder, biting and harassing it until it abandons its attack. This collective defense strategy, combined with their agility and vigilance, makes them a formidable force despite their small size. Even in the ocean depths, social strategies can enhance survival. The bobtail squid, a pygmy cephalopod, forms symbiotic relationships with bioluminescent bacteria that live in a special light organ within its body. These bacteria emit light that helps the squid camouflage itself at night, making it less visible to predators from below. This symbiotic relationship benefits both the squid, which gains protection, and the bacteria, which gain a safe and nutrient-rich environment in which to live. These examples highlight the diverse ways in which pygmy animals utilize social strategies to enhance their survival. From cooperative foraging and communal defense to symbiotic relationships, these miniature marvels demonstrate that strength can be found in numbers, even in a world dominated by giants. The world of pygmy animals, while filled with wonder and resilience, is a fragile one. These miniature marvels, often inhabiting specialized niches and relying on delicate ecological balances, face an array of threats, many of which are directly linked to human activities. Their small size, while advantageous in many ways, also makes them particularly susceptible to environmental changes and habitat disruption. The very adaptations that have allowed them to thrive in their unique environments can become liabilities in the face of rapid ecological shifts. The specialized diets of some species, for example, make them highly dependent on specific prey items, leaving them vulnerable to even minor disruptions in the food chain. Similarly, their reliance on specific microhabitats, such as the understory of a rainforest or the crevices of a coral reef, makes them particularly susceptible to habitat loss and degradation. As we delve deeper into the threats facing pygmy animals, it becomes increasingly clear that their fate is inextricably linked to our own. The choices we make, both individually and collectively, will determine whether these miniature marvels continue to grace our planet or vanish into the annals of extinction. Habitat loss, driven primarily by deforestation, agricultural expansion, and urban development, stands as the most pressing threat to pygmy animals worldwide. As forests fall silent, grasslands give way to monoculture plantations, and wetlands are drained for development. The intricate tapestry of life that sustains these miniature marvels unravels, leaving them with nowhere to go. For pygmy animals, their small size and specialized habitat requirements make them particularly vulnerable to even small-scale habitat fragmentation. The clearing of a single hectare of rainforest, for example, may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but for a population of pygmy marmosets or pygmy anteaters, it could represent the loss of their entire home range, disrupting their social structures, limiting their access to food and mates, and increasing their vulnerability to predators. The situation is equally dire for pygmy animals inhabiting aquatic environments. Coral reefs, often described as the rainforests of the sea, are facing unprecedented threats from climate change, pollution, and destructive fishing practices. As ocean temperatures rise, coral bleaching events become more frequent and severe, decimating the vibrant ecosystems that support a myriad of pygmy fish, crustaceans, and other marine life. The loss and degradation of these critical habitats have far-reaching consequences not just for pygmy animals but for the entire planet. These ecosystems provide essential services such as carbon sequestration, water purification, and pollination that are vital for human well-being. Protecting these habitats is not just about saving pygmy animals, it's about safeguarding our own future. While habitat loss stands as the most immediate threat to pygmy animals, a cascade of other human-induced pressures further exacerbates their plight. Climate change, pollution, the illegal wildlife trade, and the introduction of invasive species all contribute to a growing crisis for these miniature marvels. Climate change, with its unpredictable shifts in temperature and rainfall patterns, poses a significant threat to pygmy animals, particularly those inhabiting regions with narrow climate tolerances. As temperatures rise and rainfall patterns become more erratic, many species are finding their habitats becoming unsuitable. forcing them to either adapt to these changing conditions or face local extinction. Pollution, in its various forms, further compounds the challenges facing pygmy animals. Pesticides and herbicides, while intended to control agricultural pests, often find their way into surrounding ecosystems, contaminating water sources, killing off prey species, and accumulating in the food chain, with potentially lethal consequences for pygmy animals at the top of the food web. The illegal wildlife trade, driven by the demand for exotic pets, traditional medicines, and luxury goods, also poses a significant threat to certain pygmy animal species. Pygmy marmosets, with their endearing appearance and small size, are highly sought after in the pet trade, while the scales of pangolins, some of which are pygmy species, are trafficked for use in traditional Chinese medicine. The removal of these animals from their natural habitats can have devastating consequences for wild populations, disrupting social structures, reducing genetic diversity, and increasing the risk of local extinction. Despite the myriad threats facing pygmy animals, there is hope. Around the world, dedicated individuals, conservation organizations, and government agencies are working tirelessly to protect these miniature marvels and the habitats they depend on. Habitat protection and restoration lie at the heart of many conservation efforts. Establishing protected areas, such as national parks, wildlife refuges, and marine sanctuaries, provides a safe haven for pygmy animals and other wildlife, shielding them from the destructive impacts of habitat loss, poaching, and other threats. Community-based conservation initiatives, which empower local communities to manage and protect their natural resources, are proving particularly effective in many regions. By providing alternative livelihoods, promoting sustainable practices, and raising awareness about the importance of pygmy animals and their ecosystems, these initiatives are fostering a sense of stewardship and ensuring the long-term survival of these miniature marvels. Research and monitoring play a crucial role in guiding conservation efforts. Scientists are working to better understand the ecology, behavior, and conservation needs of pygmy animals, using this knowledge to develop effective conservation strategies. Camera traps, radio telemetry, and other technologies are providing valuable insights into the lives of these elusive creatures, helping conservationists to track their movements, monitor their populations, and identify critical habitats in need of protection. Education and awareness raising are essential for fostering public support for pygmy animal conservation. Zoos, aquariums, and other educational institutions play a vital role in connecting people with these miniature marvels, sparking curiosity and inspiring action. By highlighting the plight of pygmy animals and the threats they face, these institutions can motivate individuals to make more sustainable choices in their daily lives and support conservation efforts. The allure of pygmy animals extends far beyond the realm of scientific inquiry. Across cultures and throughout history, humans have held a special fascination with miniature creatures, their diminutive size evoking a complex interplay of emotions, from wonder and curiosity to protectiveness and a sense of delicate beauty. This fascination is deeply rooted in our psyche, tapping into a primal instinct that draws us to the small and intricate. Miniature objects, whether crafted by human hands or found in the natural world, invite us to slow down, to observe, to appreciate the beauty of detail that often goes unnoticed in our fast-paced lives. They offer a sense of control, a miniature world that we can hold in our hands, examine closely, and marvel at its intricacy. This fascination with miniaturization is reflected in our art, our literature, and our folklore. From the exquisitely detailed miniature paintings of the Renaissance to the whimsical tales of fairies and elves, miniature creatures have long captured our imaginations, embodying both our fascination with the natural world and our desire to find magic in the mundane. Pygmy animals, with their miniature worlds and hidden lives, offer us a glimpse into a realm that often goes unnoticed. Their small size allows them to exploit ecological niches and navigate environments that are inaccessible to larger creatures, revealing a hidden tapestry of life that is as fascinating as it is fragile. Observing these miniature marvels in their natural habitats is an exercise in patience and attentiveness, requiring us to slow down, to look closely, and to appreciate the subtle wonders that often escape our notice. Watching a pygmy marmoset navigate the rainforest canopy with acrobatic grace, its tiny body a blur of movement as it leaps between branches, challenges our perceptions of scale and agility. Observing a pygmy seahorse clinging to a coral branch, its body swaying gently with the current, its camouflage so perfect that it seems to disappear before our eyes, reveals the artistry of evolution and the power of adaptation. These encounters with pygmy animals remind us that the natural world is full of surprises, that even in the most familiar of environments, there are hidden wonders waiting to be discovered. They challenge us to look beyond the obvious, to appreciate the beauty of the small and the intricate, and to recognize that even the smallest of creatures can teach us profound lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. The very traits that make pygmy animals so captivating, their small size, their elusiveness, their remarkable adaptations, also make them vulnerable. Their specialized niches and often limited ranges render them particularly susceptible to habitat loss, climate change, and other anthropogenic threats. Yet, their plight often goes unnoticed, overshadowed by the plight of more charismatic megafauna. This is where our fascination with pygmy animals can play a crucial role in their conservation. By highlighting their unique beauty, their ecological importance, and the threats they face, we can raise awareness about their plight and inspire others to join the fight to protect them. Sharing our experiences observing these miniature marvels, whether through photography, writing, or simply by telling their stories, can ignite a passion for conservation in others. Educating ourselves and others about the threats facing pygmy animals, habitat loss, climate change, the illegal wildlife trade is crucial for mobilizing support for conservation efforts. Supporting conservation organizations working to protect pygmy animals and their habitats is another way to make a tangible difference. By donating to these organizations, volunteering our time, or simply spreading the word about their work, we can contribute to the long-term survival of these miniature marvels. These miniature marvels, often overlooked in our pursuit of the grand and imposing, have revealed a hidden world of intricate adaptations, remarkable resilience, and boundless beauty. From the dense rainforest to the depths of the ocean, pygmy animals have carved out their own unique niches, demonstrating that size, while a factor in the grand scheme of survival, is not the sole determinant of success. Their small size, often perceived as a limitation, has in many ways become their greatest asset, allowing them to access resources, navigate environments, and evade predators in ways that larger creatures could only dream of. Their adaptations, honed over millennia of evolutionary pressure, stand as a testament to the boundless creativity of nature, a constant reminder that even in the face of adversity, life finds a way to not just survive, but to thrive. But our fascination with pygmy animals extends beyond mere scientific curiosity. Their diminutive size evokes a sense of wonder and fragility, reminding us of the preciousness of life in all its forms. They challenge us to look closer, to appreciate the intricate details that often escape our notice, and to recognize that even the smallest of creatures play a vital role in the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. The world of pygmy animals, while filled with wonder, is facing unprecedented challenges. Habitat loss, climate change, pollution, and the illegal wildlife trade all threaten the survival of these miniature marvels, pushing many species towards the brink of extinction. Their plight is a stark reminder that we are all interconnected, that the choices we make both individually and collectively have far-reaching consequences for the natural world. But there is hope. Around the world, dedicated individuals, conservation organizations, and government agencies are working tirelessly to protect pygmy animals and the habitats they depend on. By supporting these efforts, we can all play a role in ensuring the survival of these miniature marvels for generations to come. Education is key. By learning about pygmy animals, their ecological importance, and the threats they face, we can become more informed stewards of the natural world, making more sustainable choices in our daily lives and advocating for policies that protect wildlife and their habitats. Our fascination with pygmy animals can be a powerful force for good. By sharing our passion for these miniature marvels, we can inspire others to appreciate their beauty, understand their importance, and join us in the fight to protect them. Remember the wonder you felt as you journeyed into their miniature world. Let that wonder inspire you to become a champion for their conservation. Together, we can ensure that these tiny wonders continue to grace our planet for generations to come. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible journeys into the wonders of the natural world. And be sure to check out our next video where we'll explore the fascinating world of topic for next video. Until next time, keep exploring.